Hi guys, welcome to the video. A big shout out to the people who likes, comments, subscribes and shares this video. Today I'm in the Scottish Lowlands, in a town called Lockerbie. Now Lockerbie is famous for one reason, and that is in 1988 a Boeing 747 from Heathrow to JFK crashed in this town, resulting in over 200 deaths, and also 11 people who lived here also died. Anyway, I'm here to explore the town, but also explore the crash sites, which I believe there are two of, because when the plane came down, it crashed in different parts of this area. So, let's go. Got some sheep over here, or rams. A very quintessential, quaint little town in the Scottish Lowlands. So guys, as I was saying before, in 1988 a 747 came down in Lockerbie, killing more than 200 people, and that flight was supposed to go to JFK but never arrived. The street I'm going to now was the most damaged part of Lockerbie. When the wing and fuel tanks came down, exploded, killing 7 people, I believe, and also many houses were destroyed as a result. So here we are at Sherwood Crescent. At the bottom of this street there's a memorial site dedicated to those who lost their lives that day. I should have said that night. This street was completely destroyed, and there was a huge crater up ahead here of the resulting wing and fuel tanks coming down and exploding, resulting in the deaths of all on board, but also 7, I believe, 7 people who lived here. So I'm standing right now, and I'll put a picture on the screen, was where this crater was. And this is the memorial site, apparently. So right there was a massive crater when the wings came down, and I can't see a plaque or anything, but this is where it all happened. And you can see there's already flowers laid down. Oh, here it is. Here's the plaque. In remembrance of Maurice Peter Henry, Dora Henrietta Henry, Mary Lancaster, Jack Somerville, Rosalind Hannah Somerville, and their children Paul and Lindsay Ann, all victims of the Lockerbie air disaster, who died here December 21st, 1988. Brought so much attention, national and also worldwide attention, including an FBI investigation. So we can see there's already ribbons tied to this tree. I wonder if this tree was here at the time of the crash. I'm guessing it is. It's all mangled, but it looks 30 odd years old. But yeah, that's the memorial site of where the wings and fuel tanks came down, destroying every single house on the street. It also killed 7 people as well. Yeah, very, very sad. I honestly thought there'd be more to this site, but there it is. I was just chatting to a couple who came to visit the site, and they were actually here the day after it happened, and they just saw complete devastation. A lot of debris on the motorway here as well. So yeah, this disaster has touched so many lives. As I stand right now on this road, I can't see a single sign of the devastation that happened. But of course that was 37 years ago. So I am walking on the street that had the massive hole after the wing and fuel tanks came down, smashed on the ground. If you've seen photographs, and I'll show you a photograph on the screen actually, that all the houses are just destroyed. The roads here all destroyed as well. The ones that are standing, of course, this house for instance, obviously survived. Yeah, it's hard to fathom, it really is, how devastated this street was after the blast. I've tried getting to Rosebank Crescent, which was the location of where the fuselage came down, but according to Google Maps, I was blocked off in the Tesco car park, so I wasn't able to get that site. Harrowing story of a town coming together to find the truth of what happened, and that truth was 2 Libyans created a bomb in a suitcase that they never ever actually boarded, and that plane crashed here in December 1988. And as a result, over 200 people died who were on that plane, but also 11 Lockerbie residents who lived here died as a result of the crashes that occurred. And the plane broke up in a bit. When the plane broke up mid-air and smashed into Lockerbie, Scotland. So as I was filming the memorial site, there was a couple who came down. I assumed they were relatives of the departed, but no, they were here to pay their respects. They actually were here the day after it happened, so they saw all the debris, all of the destruction. So it must have been surreal for them to have seen that destruction. I asked them if they wanted to be on camera, but they refused, which is fair enough. I wanted a bit more content in this video, but it would be nice to have gotten some actual people who were actually here at that time, but they refused, which is their right to. Beautiful wildlife. Got sheep over there. Hi guys, finally here at Lockerbie. Woohoo! You know, when I go to these sort of towns and cities, I do bark a lot about architecture, and you have to appreciate architecture in certain towns and cities. I mean, this church is magnificent, beautiful, along with the tree and decorations, and also the festive lampposts. In the distance we've got more trees, emphasising how beautiful this little town is in the Scottish Lowlands. You gotta appreciate it. The sun is coming down very shortly, so I better make haste and go back to the train station. You know, in hindsight I should have came a lot earlier than I did, because the sun's going down now and I'm heading back to the train station. I wish I had more time to explore this lovely Scottish town, but there we go. This town is just showered by Christmas and I love it. I'm glad to see that the Islamists haven't taken this from us. We are in a Christian country. As we're saying, we are in a Christian country and too right. Festivities, quaint little town. I love it. I truly do. Beautiful. So before I conclude this video, if you could give this video a like and also subscribe as well, I'd really appreciate that. Anyway guys, take care and I'll see you in the next one.